Saraya, Paige, whatever you want to call her run in AEW has been a flop. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We're here to discuss, we're here to break it down, and this is exactly what we're going to do, because at the end of the day, Saraya, you can get as much plastic put into you, but the reality is you're playing in the plastic company that's pish, and you know what, you come in, you buried WWE within 3 seconds, and it turns out that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and I think that's particularly true here, as she's been seemingly expressing frustrations about her role in AEW. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. And we're going to look at it. There's a lot to look at here, because of course she was scheduled to face Mariah May on AEW Dynamite this week, as announced by the company multiple times. This match was intended to be Saraya's first singles match of 2024. However, without explanation, the match was postponed to next week's Dynamite. Saraya previously took to Twitter and stated that she felt it was about time to really speak her mind, and she would end up deleting that tweet. Additionally, she posted a picture of herself slowly disappearing, leading to many speculating she might be contemplating leaving the company for forever or feeling completely forgotten about. Saraya ended up changing up her Twitter bio as it read, I'm a head out. We'll have to wait and see whether Saraya is generally frustrated with AEW as part of a storyline. We'll get to know the truth behind this one as she squares off against Mariah May on next week's episode of Dynamite. Well, let me tell you this, right? This ain't a storyline. This is maybe something Triple H would do, and I'm not even going to fucking praise Triple H, right? It's something just jobber and fucking all. You need to stay tuned to their Twitters to keep an eye on it. Aye, Triple H, aye, dead on, big man. But see, for this, right, it's like, whoa, Saraya, you're a jobber, alright? Done nothing in AEW, and like you come in, the first thing you say is burying fucking WWE. I hate that, man. I always think that is cheap, right? And I'm not going to change my opinion on that. It's incredibly cheap. It is. I mean, there's nothing even for me to fucking add. It's just, it is. It's just all these people come in, and it's like, oh, I'm a head out now. Oh, look, I'll change my Twitter bio. Oh, I'll post this. How about you voice your fucking frustrations at Tony Khan? Like, guy's a fucking shite bag. You know what I mean? His arsehole collapse, so you go and confront him. Now, maybe she has already confronted him, and maybe Tony Khan's cheeks have hit the floor. I'm not too sure. But all I know is that it's fucking shit. And she's like, oh, peace out. I'm a head out. You're a jobber. You know, it's just a mess. And you know what? I can see this just ending the exact same way with like Mercedes Moné. She'll go back to WWE. I just think this is what happens to these women, and I've said it before, and just superstars, you know, like Miro as well, men and women. I don't know why I just said women. There's a lot of jobbers floating about, right? But you look at her, and I've always said this, and I think there's just some people, right, that are better retired. Like when she was forced to retire, right, like years ago, like when Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné drop kicked her, you know, her status was pretty much alright. It was. But see, it shows you damage can be done, and it's like Daniel Bryan, it's like he was in the fucking mid-card, like Daniel Bryan. And yes, in a lesser extent, but I just think like there's some people out there that if they just stayed retired, would it really done much for their career? It's like Edge. It's like, yeah, he's come back and he's gave us some good moments, like the Rumble return, but you look at someone like Saraya, it's like she may as well have literally just stayed retired. And I always think this is pathetic when like these superstars, and I use that term very lightly, loosely, whatever, when they start like calling out like the company they work in. It's like, how about you go to your fucking boss? You know what I mean? It's like, see people that work a 9 to 5 or whatever, you know, you work a normal job. See if you've got a problem with your job, you know, you don't fucking post about it on social media. Unless you're an attention-seeking whore, which, yeah, maybe Saraya is. Well, she's definitely one of those things I'm firing her way. Attention-seeking, maybe not. But that's where we're going to leave it, guys. What do you think about it? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Is Saraya in the wrong? Or is Tony Khan wearing her thong, bending over for Daniel Bryan? That's an image you probably want to get out your head. But anyway, till next time. Peace.